It is rest time because the next big energy burst will arrive shortly. Even though you are familiar with energy bursts, so much has happened in the past few weeks that we of the universes suggest you take a few moments daily to review your needs. And then forget about what you do not have and focus on what feels comfortable or joyful. Through the unified efforts of heaven and earth, the grossly mutated psychic astral realm of illusion was transfigured from a dense tar-like substance into a transparent gossamer-like veil. Now, the ever-increasing light of God is easily flowing into the physical realm of Mother Earth unimpeded. This greatly intensified influx of our God's light is assisting each and every person in unexpected and very life-enhancing ways. This is true whether we have been able to perceive this on a conscious level yet or not. This upcoming energy burst will affect most of you in ways you did not anticipate because, like the burst of the past few weeks, this energy burst will push you away from 3D earthly concerns. Even though that is what you have been hoping for, the result will be somewhat disconcerting, initially similar to moving to a new school or community. You will not necessarily know how best to proceed and may become frightened or angry. And so it will be for many transitioning from the 3D world and actions. Perhaps you wonder why you need to do so, given that you seem to be adjusting to a new you combo. 3D actions and words will become so painful in the next few days and weeks that you will wish to escape that milieu for your new being. To be consciously aware of this divine intervention is very comforting and supportive during these powerful, but often challenging, times. Today, the company of heaven is going to guide us through an activity of light that is designed to uniquely awaken each of us to a higher level of divine consciousness. This will help us to more tangibly perceive the assistance we are receiving through the newly transparent and gossamer-like veil. This activity of light will be stated in the first person so that we will each experience it personally. Many of you also wonder if the universe has set this division of words, actions, and beliefs in motion to help you transition more rapidly. In truth, you set it up eons ago, knowing that sloughing off 3D words, action, and beliefs would not be easy in one lifetime. So you set up transition action markers once those transitioning reached a certain point. A specific energy burst would be delivered to the earth by the universes. This upcoming energy burst is one of the strongest you have yet experienced, prodding, pushing, and strongly encouraging you to ignore 3D pain and gravitate to new you wonders. What once was is no more, including your need to somehow walk the tightrope between 3D and new you. Your tightrope will be removed in this next energy burst. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presences of all of my sisters and brothers in the family of humanity. As one breath, one voice, one heartbeat, and one energy, vibration and consciousness of pure divine love, I proceed. As I invoke this activity of light for myself, I invoke it on behalf of every person on earth in perfect alignment with each one's divine plan and the highest good for all concerned. This is possible because we are one and there is no separation. From your glorious heart, I was breathed into being as a Christ-conscious child of God, and into your loving heart. One day, when my learning experiences on earth are complete, I shall return as my I am presence grown to full stature. I thank you for the privilege of having life and for having a physical embodiment during this cosmic moment on earth, when the God who fell from grace eons ago will, at last, co-create the experience of returning to our full divine potential of Christ consciousness. How will the elimination of that tightrope affect your day-to-day activities and needs? The key point will likely be that you no longer worry about 3D impinging on your new life or world. Similar to no longer worrying about the 3RD grade bully once you transfer to a different school. What was is no more, including your concerns about what that bully will do to you and yours. Perhaps you question that concept because you are concerned about those still affected by the 3rd grade bully. You do not yet realize that you and your cohorts will begin emanating a more substantial energy mass than those who remain in 3D. Encouraging others to follow your path of comfort and joy instead of pain and fear. Your vibrations will be stronger than those of 3D. Encouraging others to follow your new you lead into a new world. Even so, a number will refuse to adjust, change, or comply with the new energy and continue suffering. There is nothing you can do to change that other than to be yourself as you radiate the new world from your being. Beloved ones, thank you for allowing me and all of humanity to serve as instruments of God during this auspicious moment when our God, the Holy Spirit, is reclaiming her rightful place of divine love in every person's heart flame. I am deeply grateful to individually and collectively serve as a surrogate on behalf of all of humanity. I now offer the cup of my consciousness as the Holy Grail through which the light of God will flow to ensure that every person on earth will victoriously return to the uniquely awakened state of Christ consciousness through his or her own endeavors. As I uniquely awaken into the enlightened state of Christ consciousness, invest me with the power and love to magnetize and radiate forth with every thought, feeling, word, action, and belief I express. The divinity of my I Am presence and the patterns of perfection for the 5th dimensional crystalline soul and new earth. You can protest, send financial resources, pray for peace, or do whatever feels necessary to help others transition. But the most expressive and substantial element in your new bag of tricks is to be yourself, allowing those in pain to note what their life could be like. You are beginning to radiate a light that enhances any space you occupy. No longer do you need to force yourself or your actions upon others. Your inner light will be a beacon of joy and hope without any effort on your part. Such has been the case for some time now. The difference is that until you complete this next energy burst, your inner light is on a dimmer switch. You will radiate vibrantly by removing anything that dims your inner light. Perhaps you remember paintings of angels with golden halos or in a golden glow. You will be that. And even though you may wish to dim your light at times, such will no longer be possible once you complete this next energy burst. Rest now, for the energy burst will begin near the end of this week. Do not fear the odd sensations you experience as you evolve internally. It is your eons of dreams coming true. On the holy breath, I now breathe in and out deeply and rhythmically through my heart chakra. With every in-breath, I align with the comprehensive divine love of my God and the sacred breath of the Holy Spirit.